She was one of the richest women in the city, the kind of person whose presence made people lower their voices and straighten their posture. I first saw her on the day I was assigned as her new personal security officer. She walked past me with quiet confidence, perfume drifting like a soft promise, and for a moment I forgot why I was even there. Days passed, and I learned something surprising. Behind her strength lived a gentle loneliness. She worked late, ate alone, and carried a sadness she never spoke about. My job was to protect her, but slowly, without meaning to, I began watching her with a different kind of care, the kind that had nothing to do with duty. One rainy evening, she returned from a meeting looking exhausted. Her umbrella slipped from her hand, and before it touched the floor, I caught it. She looked at me, really looked, as if seeing me for the first time. Something in her eyes softened, and in that moment, the distance between us felt smaller than ever. She whispered a quiet thank you, but her voice held something deeper, a trust she had never given anyone else. After that night, our silence changed. When she walked past me, my heart reacted before my body did. When she smiled, even a little, it felt like sunlight breaking through a window. She began sitting near me during long drives, asking small questions that slowly turned into personal ones. She told me she felt safe with me, not because of my strength, but because I understood her without her needing to explain. One night, danger came close when a stranger tried to force his way into her property. I rushed to her side, shielding her with my body until security cleared the threat. Her hands trembled as she held onto my arm, and when the fear faded, she didn't let go. Instead, she looked up at me with a softness that made my breath catch. "You always protect me," she whispered. But I never asked, "Who protects you?" I couldn't answer. I just stared at her, knowing the truth but unable to say it, that she had been protecting my heart from the moment I met her. Her fingers gently brushed mine as if asking a silent question. I didn't move away. In the quiet of that moment, surrounded by the echo of danger that had just passed, our feelings finally broke through the walls we'd both kept high. Not with words, not with promises, but with the understanding that something real had begun between us. She was the woman the world admired. I was the bodyguard the world ignored. But in that soft, fragile moment, none of that mattered. What mattered was the way she looked at me, not as her protector, not as her employee, but as someone her